we'll have a look at two things. First, factorization of quadratic equations. And what you want to do then is to go from this form of an equation to the other type here, where you have these parentheses. So for example, if we have something like f of x equals x squared, we'll put that in right afterwards, minus 4x plus 2. Right? And you want to factorize that. It's a difficult way to do it, or we can use the calculator to help us. And I'll show you how to do that. So here on your Casio, doesn't matter if it's the 9860 or the 9750. We go into, let's see, where is it? Equations. And we want the polynomial type here, F2. This is a second degree equation. Quadratic equations are second degree equations. So the degree is the highest power. And we put in our A, B's, and C. The A is the number in front of x squared. And here it's 1. Right? And the B is minus 4. And our C is 2. So basically what we're doing now is we're solving the equation this equal 0, right? So this is the equation we're solving. We push solve and we get our answer. And this would be the zeros of the functions. This one is not going to be very pretty. Okay, so we put in our x minus 3.41. Let's see. There. And we multiply this with 0.59. Now, these are not exact values. So maybe it's a bad example, but this is how you factorize. If the A is of a different value, you would put it outside like this. Now, what this means is because you've solved this equals 0, these are the zeros of the function. So if we were to plot this graph in GeoGebra, we can do that now. This is x squared minus 4x plus 2. Oops. Minus 4x plus 2. All right, and we can identify the zeros. Here and also here. And it turns out that they are indeed 0.59 59, 3.41. So those are the zeros of the function. Once we have the zeros, we can also find the vertex, and that's going to help us draw the function by hand. So if you have an expression for the equation of a function, if you want to draw it by hand, you need to find the zeros of the function, and you also need at least one more point. So the vertex is usually useful, and you can also use the intersection point with the second axis. Now the way to do that is to set the x equals 0. Do that here. So if we had f of 0, that would be setting x equal to 0. We have 0 to the power of 2, which is 0, minus 4 multiplied with 0. Let's find a multiplication sign here, plus 2, which is indeed 2. And that gives us a point that we can find in our coordinate grid, and that point is going to be 0.2. And you can see that point here, 0.2. Yeah. So the process of factorization, use the calculator, and we use the polynomial equation solver that you find on the F2 menu under equations.